All right, ladies and gentlemen, Nicholas Sarsa with my color commentator fill-in, Ken Bailey. Mr. Carruthers has decided to get engaged, and he's off in merriment. So when we do get him back on camera, that ought to be an interesting interview, to say the least.
We still got to figure out why he was drinking whatever he's drinking.
Good point, but that was a night ago.
Scary.
Well, yeah, we'll have to figure that out.
Yeah,
anyway, this is match number 1 of our stair-step finals here at AMF Northglenn. And we got Philip David out of Frederick, Colorado, against newcomer Brett Devlin out of Strasburg. Brett's our 5th seeded player. Philip is our 4th. He was the higher seeded player. Philip selected to lead the match, so these two guys are going to shake hands. And we're going to be match number 1. We got some good money today, Ken, with that carryover from last week with all the entries. 5th place today pays $341, and 4th place is $391. And then it gets up to $600, $1,100, and $2,200. So it was a good weekend. Yeah.
Serious payday.
Yep. This weekend we're on Winding Road, a 39-foot Kegel sport pattern, one of the original ones. Not a lot of volume in it, so you'll see a lot of these guys with hand are going to be playing real deep, even though this is fresh. Lanes have just been conditioned, so they're on nice and fresh. Back ends are going to be moving, though, as you can tell. Philip kind of short-stroked it a little bit, left 310.
Probably about the whole first half of this game or so, you're going to see the ball probably snap it up more than you will afterwards.
Yeah, and it'll
transition down.
Yeah, push a little bit down toward the end, and it won't be so violent. And, of course, as we saw Philip last night, he kind of struggled the first 2 games, and then basically you put a seed in his head about posting a shot, and he threw some pretty good balls there, those games 3 and 4 to make the cut.
He listens, which is
that's
kind of uncommon out of a master bowler.
Uncommon, I would say rare. All right, good start for Philip. Converts to 310. Our first look at Brett Devlin. I believe it's Lucky Strikes Lanes out of Strasburg. Winkelpleck family runs that.
Pulled that pretty good.
Yeah, he pulled a little bit. And the nerves, I'm sure, are setting in. First tournament. Joins this weekend and makes the cut and then makes the finals. So that's pretty cool. Actually, second tournament. Joined last week, him and his dad. His dad lives in Idaho Springs, and Brett lives up in Strasburg.
Wow, there's a trip.
Yeah, there's a little 2-hour jaunt. Phillips got a spot, Brett 36. So the more frames that Brett can close, he just leaks it a little right.
Out of balance.
Yep. But again, we're talking about a guy that isn't even a 150 average bowler. But he wants to bowl and he's learning. And he's got a good release. Now he's just got to learn the game. But, for his second tournament, not bad at all.
No, and especially with this cut. This cut for the semis was ridiculous.
Yeah, 87 over just to make the finals. Oh, pull that one again. All right. Ooh.
Yeah.
138.
Philip's going to have to jump on this one.
Yeah, he has to, yeah.
Because if his kid settles down, could be in trouble.
Exactly. Ooh, I see Uncle Joe has staggered in.
Here we go. High City. Be here all night now.
Let's see if he can make this. Much better shot. Nice. All right. All right, good spare by Brett. Now fill up with a strike and cut 11 pins off of that 36. Like we said before, you let a lower average bowler hang around when it's only a one game match, and you don't close the door early. A break his way and a bad break your way, and all of a sudden you're watching. So important to eat up as much of his handicap as you can early.
Looks decent.
Nope, crossed over. And again, like we're talking about, these back ends are going to be flying 39 feet. These balls are going to be coming out of that conditioner and just going dead left. Once again, leaves a 310. Made it to first frame. Philip out of Frederick, but he bowls league at Centennial in Longmont and Brunswick Zone Wheat Ridge. And Willie, yep. Oh, not quite. A little bit too much of a 3-pin. So he's open in a second. So basically, both bowlers have a mark and an open. Technically, Philip's down 38 right now.
Time to go. Can't leave this one alone.
So what's the best you've ever finished here in all the years you've been bowling ABT? Have you won a title here?
Yes. Yeah, 2 doubles and singles back in, what was it?
Ooh! Why not?
Say thank you for that one. Singles this past last year.
Oh, good.
Yeah, for some reason I always like this place.
Well, they closed your other place.
Yeah, they close all my places.
Well, I think within the club, your favorite house had to be Broadmoor.
Broadmoor by far. 1 and 2, 3 and 4. Owned them. I wish I could have owned them.
Yeah. Actually, I think they're still in there. You might be able to make a deal with her.
I'd have to check that out.
All right, wow. 3 310s and 6 frames.
Yeah. These guys are either going to need to make a big move or change.
Equipment or both. Yep.
Yeah.
Until that conditioner starts to push a little bit. You're absolutely right.
On isn't these lanes a little newer than the high side?
Well, I would say the lane beds are, but obviously the overlays are all the same.
Well, I kind of remember they didn't lay down the synthetics on this side for 2 or 3 years. So I got a feeling that might be part of the problem too.
Well, and that in effect too that this 12 side is. They've gotten down now where they're basically using it for birthday parties, special events.
Yeah.
You don't see leagues on here anymore, so the lines per bed on this side is a lot less than, the 13 through 44 side.
Ball's checking hard.
Oh, and he gets a break. All right. So both bowlers get breaks, both on strikes.
That ball started hooking at 10 feet.
Winner in this match meets another newcomer for the finals anyway, Scott Bradabo out of Evergreen. Second seed today, Alfred Wolf, another fairly new member. And then our leader, Jeff Montgomery out of Centennial. Jeff has bowled ABT off and on probably the last 15 years. His father, Steve, used to be a relief manager at Broadway Bowl and then moved to Texas, I believe. Retired now. And, no. That would have been a hell of a gift. Okay, spare conversion here puts him up 11 scratch and again takes that lead.
I think he went
down
to a different ball too. I
27.
think he put down the code black and went to this phase.
And flags it. Okay. Unfortunately, he's letting Brett hang around. Not good.
Nope.
We're basically back to a scratch match, but almost half a game gone. 3 opens for Philip David and 2 for Brett Devlin. Anybody's ball game at this point. Does it look to you like he's drifting right?
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, it's kind of his tendency, though.
Okay.
It's when he goes and he starts drifting right, or he takes and just jumps right, and he just opens it completely up. That's when he gets himself really in trouble. Right now, I think he's just too busy. He's trying to aim it, and he just needs to just let it go.
All right. Spare conversion.
And again, that's probably nerves.
Oh, sure. All right.
Lovely. We have a bag in the back that's yelling out warning.
Great shot.
Yeah, beautiful shot.
That was excellent. Big double there. Big double. Now up 47. Could go to 57 with another one. Next week we're at AMF Bellevue, and although right now we're looking at putting Highway to Hell out, Kegel Sport Pattern.
Sweet little AC/DC.
If we can get Vegas Pattern prior to that.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh, nice shot.
Someone's
Brett
gotten
Devlin
loose.
comes out with a 3-bagger, and now he's got a commanding lead. Almost 60 pins at this point. Philip's got to.
He's got to go now.
He's got to go now. Yep, playtime is over.
Yep. And it's probably already too late.
But if we do get that Vegas Pattern for the Winter Nationals, I'll get that put out in time for next week, and we'll have that at Bellevue next week, and then the following week, obviously, we'll be at South Point once again. No, he got lucky, but never followed through. Ball was going left at about 35 feet. But maybe this is the break he needs. Down 21 scratch.
He just needs to throw one good shot, and then he'll be back into
Get some
this.
confidence, yep. Get the arm swing loose.
He just moved more to the left.
That's going to go left.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, he's totally lost.
I'm in.
Okay, I'm in too. The way he's going right now, it's very possible.
All right, no problem making the 5. So he's got 95 in the 6th. Spare in the 7th. He didn't care whether he won or lost the match. He just didn't want to owe all those people drinks by missing a 5-pin.
I mean, geez, you already took $5 off me earlier. We were bowling on the same pair in semis, along with Scott Bratero, I think his name is.
Scott Bradabo?
Yeah,
Okay.
he kind of ain't got him figured out yet. Throws a lot of strikes, really not very good on the spares.
Yeah.
But his last game, then all of a sudden he threw nothing but spares. So,
Oh, okay.
kind of interesting. And he'll be one of those, I think, that'll be in trouble too, because he loves to pinch it off the corner.
Will that hold? Nope. Okay.
As dry as these
open in
back
the
ends are
7th.
right now,
Yeah.
you can't miss in. and you can't miss out.
Right, even though at that open, Brett's still 40-some pins ahead. 42.
As Nolan would say, I'm about to call this one.
Absolutely right. Not only that, after this match, you're going to have to do a pick to click.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, good luck.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Let's just stick the hat out here and draw for names.
Really? Because it's literally going to be anybody's game.
Actually, you know, we could actually start our little quarter game on everything.
Oh, God. I'm in trouble. Come on, Brett.
Uh-oh.
Oh, late hold. Yep. All right. Gotta like his chances at this point, Ken.
Yep.
Up 6 scratch with 3 to go.
Stranger things have happened.
Yep. Getting 36 pins. He would literally have to open out and fill up without the punch.
Yeah, not happening.
And that's not happening. And that is a very difficult spare for somebody to hook the ball. 1, 3, 6, 8, 10.
Yeah, and with the way these back ends are right now,
Yep.
practically impossible.
Chop this a million different ways. Yep. Good effort, but he's got 119 in the 8th. Best he can do now is 179 scratch, which would give him 206 with handicap. Brett's already at 184. Still has a fill ball in the 8th and 2 frames left, so...
Yeah. Doesn't matter. It's over.
Yeah, pretty much. A lot of new faces on the TV show this weekend.
Yeah, there is.
All right. He just never looked comfortable, Ken.
Nope. I'm not sure that he's really made any TV shows himself, though. So there again, probably all nerves, too.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Because he definitely bowled a lot better than this in the semis.
Oh, yeah. Otherwise, he wouldn't be here.
Yeah.
And no. Now he's at 128. Going to fill out the 10th.
Actually,
Scott
I think he's
Moore.
bowling pretty much like I did in the semis.
So far, Brett Devlin had an easy go of it. First time in the top 5. Wasn't really tested. Got lined up a little bit midway of the first game here with a 3-bagger to pretty much put it away. All right, why not?
Yep.
All right. When it's going your way, it's going your way. And even if he opens in a 10th, he's bowling over his average, and that's what it takes. This next match.
This next match, you might be able to get away with it, but after that, no way.
And he's going to have a 26-pin advantage in the next match. And we'll get about the same or more in the next 2, but we got some experienced players at the top of the lists here.
Yeah, and they like to throw hard.
Yeah, our leader, Jeff Montgomery, is more of a straighter player, but Al Wolf can step inside and bend it with the best of them. So
Yeah.
and both with a lot of ball speed. So.
Yeah. Yeah, they'll overcome the back ends.
All right, not bad. He's going to end up in a 170 scratch, which is a great game for Brett. And under all the pressure of his first game jitters, that's pretty good.
Yeah, and if he can just get it loose.
Yep, get loose and close some frames here.
He's going to be real tough to beat.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, good start for Brett Devlin. 177 scratch, 240 with handicap. Not bad. That's one of the better shots.
Yeah, I was going to say you got close there.
Yeah. Well, at least you know the smart thing. Match is over, obviously, but he's still got to find it.
Yep.
Because it's going to happen again. He's going to see this again, and he's got to make a mental note of what he did and whether it was good or bad. That wasn't that bad a shot.
Well, I think he'll watch it on tape.
Yeah.
And he's going to see immediately that he misread what he needed to do.
All right, there's our first match. Brett Devlin, 240 over Philip David, 164. When we come back for match number 2, Brett Devlin's going to take on our third seed, Scott Bradabo out of Evergreen. You're watching the Amateur Bowlers Tour here on Colorado Sports TV, and we'll be back in just a moment. All right, ladies and gentlemen, Nicholas Sorsa, Ken Bailey here at AMF Northglenn for match number 2 of our stair-step finals. Second match is going to feature Brett Devlin out of Strasburg, winning his first match over Philip David. And he's going to take on our third seed, Scott Bradabo out of Evergreen. Scott's elected to lead the match. These guys can go ahead and shake hands, and here we go. A lot of newbies. Wow, a lot of new faces. It's fun, though. It's cool.
Yeah, I don't even know most of these guys myself. And I bowl every week.
Well, I would say realistically in the last 2 months, we've probably got 60, 70 new members. It's been really cool. Thank you, Connie.
And you guys just picked up Texas.
Yeah, the whole state.
Yeah, the whole state of Texas. That'll be something.
Yeah. Uh-oh. Whoops.
I was going to say, I didn't ask for a beer.
I know. I thought that maybe she was going to be nice to you for a second. I don't know. Yeah, I'm really hoping that that new partnership, or whatever you're going to call it, with that marketing company out of Texas and ABT will work out quite well. All right, Scott gets his 9, and he's going to move on. Okay, once again, Brett Devlin.
It should make the national tournaments.
Yeah, well, that's the whole idea. The more branches you open up and you get competitive, and then obviously the bigger the turnout is for the Vegas events.
Well, in Texas and Oklahoma, that whole area, that's a hotbed for bowlers anyways. So more competition.
The whole southeast region of the
Yeah.
PBA. All right, 1, 2, 4. And I would just love to see us get back in the southeast. Atlanta, Carolinas, Virginia. There's still a bunch, and I mean a ton, of bowling centers and bowlers in that part of the country. We need to get them exposed to the Amateur Bowlers Tour. Hold on. Now, let up on the ball speed just a little bit, so he's opening
Didn't the
first.
Chicago division just get a new director?
Yes.
Yeah.
And
so that should help.
And he's probably been in the club as long as we have. He works for the Department of the Navy, teaches. So he's out of Great Lakes Training Center, just north of Chicago. And he's going to actually run Milwaukee and Chicago.
Wow.
So far, the results have been pretty good.
It shouldn't be that hard to get it back.
I agree with you.
Chicago used to be your biggest division.
By far.
Yeah.
Absolutely by far. Ed Mousseau did a fantastic job in Chicago and North.
I didn't even check during the break. Did you see what the score was?
Last I saw was 10-0 New England. Come on to finish. Ooh. Open. Nobody has yet to mark.
I don't want it. You can have it.
She's too fat for me. She's too fat.
Okay.
Come on. You want to do a nice polka or what? Come on. Uh-oh. Yeah, Scott's trying to play up the ditch, and that is not going to happen. He's got to move himself in at least another arrow if he's going to go straight up and in. Play between 12 and 15. If he's out there around 4 and 5, he's in jail.
Yeah, and I don't know why he is, because in the semis when I was bowling,
I was watching
with
him, and
he wasn't.
Yeah, he was playing just inside a third arrow.
Yeah, he was just smashing it.
That's a little bit better.
Wow.
And he also runs by the head pin. So we got
But
two bowlers that have not marked yet, but they're even.
And that looked like he just completely let off the ball speed.
Yeah. Just not sure what the ball is going to do.
There again, probably nerves.
Sure.
Just got to get these guys to take a deep breath and
Yeah.
relax.
Easier said than done, of course.
Yeah, we all know that.
That's much better. All right. There's a little love tap on the 6. Here we go. All right. Yay! He's going, I knew I could do it.
First mark on the game.
Here we go. Fourth place today, 391. Then we go to 632. 1164, and our winner 2227. Nice payday.
Yeah, I've always loved it since we went to this format where we
Pay more
break it down.
places. Yeah.
We got a pin in the ditch.
Yeah. There's a couple people that'll say we should have left it at the progressive pot where it's big money on top, but only one person really gets paid. Everybody else doesn't get that much. And then hold on. Hold up for a second, Brady's going to have to get that cleared. Then even with the bonus bucks pool, it was still, $3,000-4,000 for first with maybe, about $1,500, $1,200 for second or something like that. But the majority of the club, when we presented this format to them, absolutely loved it.
Yeah.
Because now, instead of finishing fifth for $125, $150, now you're making $300-400.
Yeah. Well, I think the first time that we saw this kind of format was going back. We're going to date ourselves now. Vegas sweepers, and we were at Showboat. And they were paying out a top 5 on a progressive.
And realistically for us, because it's not like we're running a tournament once a month or once a quarter. We're a social club that bowls, and we bowl every week. So let's try to give as many people as possible an opportunity to make a decent paycheck every now and then. So if, the guy bowls club for like 3-4 weeks and cashes once, but he happens to make the finals, he can make $400, $600, $800, $1,000, and that's fine with him. then it's not hurting the wallet, not hurting his budget, and he can afford to keep coming back and bowl and have fun.
Yeah.
And that's really what it's all
And
about.
if you're wanting to re-enter, you can.
Yes.
You can afford to re-enter
Correct.
because you know that you still can get into that.
And with the advent of the sweepers, that even actually makes another
Yes.
avenue for them to make more money, even without making a cut, taking the best 2 games out of a 4-game qualifier. So let's see if Brett can get a mark here. Will it hold? Nope. All right, so unfortunately he's open, open, open. He's the one that guided it and winds up pulling it. So
Thank you.
all right, frame number 4. Come on, Brett. Relax, throw, good shot. That's better.
Close.
Yep,
Boom.
there we
Smash.
go. All right. All right, good job.
Yeah, lane 5, I can look right down the line. 6, a little hard. Got a ball return in the way.
6, I'm following your lead.
Yeah. So pick to click, huh?
Since you're the guest, I'll let you have first pick. Nice shot. All right, so he goes open, open, double. I'll let you ponder
I'm
over.
leaning on between Jeff or Alfred.
Sure.
It's one of the two.
Want a 2-headed coin?
Yeah, really. And whichever it lands on, I pick the opposite.
Well, whatever floats your boat, buddy. Finish. There we go. There we go. He found a line. Open, 3-bagger. We'll make this game close.
I think I'm going to go with Alfred.
Okay. Wow. It's a tough one.
Yeah, it is.
Strictly on experience only, and honestly, just experience only, I'm going to go with Jeff Montgomery.
And
All
that's what
right.
I was kind of
Here we
thinking
go.
myself. But
Even though Jeff hasn't bowled a lot with us lately, I bowled the NFL Scratch League with him on Wednesday nights at Arapahoe. And he's always been a good player. It's just a question of him being able to get out and do it. So you'll see a little bit of rust on him. He'll throw a bunch of strikes, and then you'll see some opens that you wouldn't expect to see out of him. But I think that's just rust more than anything. He's a pretty good player. Ah, here we go.
I would say we got
All
a
right.
match starting here.
Once you guys try to figure out where the strikes are, this is getting good. So we got 3 opens and a 3-bagger for Brett, 2 opens and a 3-bagger for Scott. And it's only about a 5-pin match. That's pretty good.
All right, for those of you who are here for the SOS League, in about 15 minutes, we're going to be meeting down in the game room. Area with who they look at the video.
Let off the ball speed
About
again.
15 minutes, we'll meet down there so we can get you guys started.
Leaves a 6-10. Okay, he converts this. He'll have 96 in the 5th. Oh, that's not going to work. Wow. Went right with the ball, and that was it. So he's opening a 6, got 102. Needs to get back in line here. Because right now Scott just picked up a bunch of pins. He's actually up 5 scratch. So he's up 31. Will it hold? Crosses over, leaves the 6 again.
Just looks like he's letting off that ball speed.
Yeah.
Just not totally trusting it.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Hold?
Yep.
Hold. Yep. All right. Very good. All right. Our first spare of the match for both guys.
Actually, that's the one thing with Scott when I was bowling with him in the semis. Seemed like a lot of strikes, very few spares.
Yeah, and getting back to what we were talking about with Texas. Texas is a unique situation because most of the franchises are in a given city or a area of a city. Technically, we, being the Denver branch, actually have the rights to the whole state of Colorado. We technically could move everywhere. Rifle, Grand Junction, Colorado Springs, Pueblo, you name it.
Soon to be Centennial.
Yeah. And
Makes Scott's
but
life a lot
as
easier.
As big as Texas is, rather than have franchises in Houston, Dallas, Fort Worth, and San Antonio, Austin, whatever, this marketing group, along with the Amateur Bowler Store, is basically the franchise will be the whole state of Texas. And they're going to try to go, I think the first year, 24 stops basically every other week. So one week they might be in Dallas, one week they might be in Houston. Again, we're just getting wind of it because it's so brand new right now. But for those of you that were calling in asking about it, all I can tell you to do is right now go on either Facebook, or if you can't see it on Facebook, just go to the ABT National website, abtbowling.com, and look under tournaments or franchises. And if they have the Texas franchise loaded in there, they'll have a schedule for you, and they'll be able to give you more information. And when you get on the website, ask National Director Myron Mitchell for more particulars, and as he gets them available to him, he will notify everybody either through Facebook, email, or those of you in Texas do have bowling papers in your market, look for it in the bowling paper there. So that's what's coming up in the future, and they're all real excited about it. And I think it's going to be a great no-brainer.
If it works out, it's going to be absolutely huge.
Yeah, absolutely. A lot of bowlers in Texas.
Oh, a ton.
A lot of good bowlers in Texas.
Yeah.
Not just bowlers, but good bowlers.
Yeah, back when I used to bowl the high roller and international eliminator, the tat, all the time you're just running into Texas bowlers.
Yeah.
Everywhere. Oklahoma too.
Yep,
When
absolutely.
you get up there in that northern Texas, you're going to draw from Oklahoma.
Oh, sure.
You're going to draw from New Mexico. Even Colorado probably will draw.
Sure.
Pueblo, that area.
Yeah, they'll make it a weekend game.
Yeah.
All right. Scott Bradabo with a 12-pin advantage scratch. Wow, doubles to make it a 22-pin advantage scratch, which means he's only down about 5 pins, Ken. This is getting fun now.
And there's Joe over there counting it out.
I hate when he starts doing it.
Ex-teacher, huh? Should say retired.
Ooh, just a little high. Cuts through the face, leaves us 6-10. Wow. He is now up 2 pins, and he has to convert to spare. Looks pretty good. All right. Big ball. All right, so he's got 128 in the 8th with a spare in the 9th, and holding a 2-pin advantage over Scott Bradabo. But Scott has the ultimate advantage.
Yeah.
Double in
Pretty
the eighth
much
and
Brett's
ninth.
going to need to punch out to put any real pressure on Scott.
Realistically, he's almost got to match him at this point because they're within a few pins. So whatever Brett does, Scott has to do. And nope, high leaves a 3-6-10. Ken Sturgeon's favorite spare. He's made it 3 times in 46 years.
He actually bowled this weekend.
Yes, he did.
And
With a conventional ball, and you know, did okay.
unbelievable.
Didn't do bad. All right, 145 in the ninth. If he can go spare strike for 165, that'll give him 202 with handicap. More than enough room for Scott Bradabo. All right, good spare.
Yeah, beautiful spare there.
Yep.
Nice and
Have you
smooth.
noticed how now he's getting
Yep.
relaxed? Ball's coming off his hand, nicer,
Yeah,
better
the
roll.
previous frame on 6, you could see how tight it was.
Yep.
And then there he's nice and smooth with it. He just needs to keep breathing.
Yep. .225 with handicap with a strike.
Uh-oh.
Really? All right. So he gets 163 scratch. 226 with handicap. And it's up to Scott Bradabo now. Let's see what he needs here, Ken. If he goes, say he goes 9 spare strike, he'll go 151, 171, 191 for 228. So 8 is not enough. He's got to get a minimum of 9 on his first ball here for any chance.
Joe's
Yeah, he's
summing it up.
ciphering. Yeah, he's ciphering. You got to ask him if he wants to kick his shoes off. He's going, yeah, I do need to kick my shoes off. All right, he's got to have at
Clear
least
the whole place out.
9. Got to have 9 on the first ball here. And crosses over, gets a 9.
Wow.
Okay. So here we go. We need a spare and 9 for a win. Spare and 8 is a tie. Spare and 7, he loses. And the dreaded 5-pin.
Yes, the dreaded 5. And the way he throws the ball, who knows what can happen here. Looks
Yeah,
good.
he gave it room. Yep, all right. So here we go. So 9 would give him 190 and 37, 227. He's got to have 9 to win. 8 to tie, 7 he loses.
Joe's concentrating over there really hard.
His hair almost moved.
Scott's going, no, no.
Uh-oh, leaked it. Oh, it came
carries.
back. He carries for 191. Wins by 2 pins. Scott Bradabo, big 10th frame, 228, 226 over newcomer Brett Devlin of Strasburg. Brett's going to go home in 4th place, $391. Great match. So when we come back,
We
our
survived.
semifinal match is going to be Scott Bradabo against our 2nd seed, Alfred Wolf. And again, you're watching the Amateur Bowlers Tour here at AMF Northglenn on Colorado Sports TV. Don't go away. We'll be back in just a moment. All right, ladies and gentlemen, Nicholas Sorsa with Ken Bailey here at AMF Northglenn for Amateur Bowlers Tour Stair Step Finals competition. This is our semifinal match. Scott Bradabo out of Evergreen winning match number 2 up against Alfred Wolf of Littleton. He's our 2nd seeded player, now is elected to lead the match. So guys, go ahead and shake hands, and here we go. A lot tighter one here, Ken, just 12-pin difference.
Yeah, we get to see some pony power here.
Absolutely. Yeah, Al's only been in the club maybe 6 weeks. He already bought a Vegas package. He can't wait to go. He is hooked.
It really doesn't take much.
No. Oh, okay, went through the face, leaves the 3-6. Al obviously lives in Littleton, so his equipment is drilled by Michael Smith out of Best Pro Shop at AMF Bellevue, which is where we're going to be next weekend. And Scott Bradabo gets his stuff done, I believe, by Al Resendes out of Zone Wheat Ridge.
See ya.
So our newcomer's done what the others hadn't done, and that was marking the first frame.
Yeah.
Oh, baby. Kicks out the 410. You're going, really? All right.
Could be in trouble already.
Yeah, that ball speed was down significantly.
Yeah.
But a strike is a strike is a strike, as Joe Stepniak will attest.
So Nolan's actually got engaged.
Scary, isn't it?
Have no fear.
That's ball got to come back a long way. You're lucky just to leave it 1-2-8. Yeah, but it's cool. Nolan and his fiance Michelle, they get along as well as any two people I've ever seen. So I'm very happy for both of them. Hope everything works out. I just told him, do not get married in Vegas. He goes, why? I said, the last time I saw somebody get married in Vegas, it was Jason Poole. He goes, oh, you're right, I was there. Ooh.
Well, when we were out there in October, and he was getting lost on the strip.
Who are we talking about? Nolan?
Nolan.
Well, it don't take much.
Who's to say he doesn't get lost and go right into it?
Well, he could wind up in an Elvis costume and wind up at the Little Chapel or something. I don't know.
That would not surprise me.
Or if he really gets hammered, he still thinks he's in his bull riding days. He could have chaps and a cowboy hat, which would be absolutely hysterical to see. That would be fun. I would take pictures for that.
Yeah.
All right, let's see. Alfred Wolf. Scott went strike open. Al. Wow. He
Way
leaped it out and
overpowered.
did the same thing. Way past his break point on the right. 1-2-8. Little adrenaline there.
Yeah.
He really
There
jacked
again,
that ball.
you just got to settle down a little bit.
Yep. All right. Barely got the 8 out, but it works because he got the spare. So an early, what did we say? He was spotting him 12, so he's only up 3. Cut it to 3. So pretty much a scratch match with 8 frames to go. It's wild. The 3 bowlers that are left have never won a title.
And they're all fairly new in the club.
Yes. Ooh, he liked it, but it walked up on him. 3-6-10. He left a sturgeon. If you leave the 3-6-9-10, that's the ultimate sturgeon. I don't think Ken's ever made that sucker.
Yeah, I don't think he has either.
All right, no problem.
And now throwing conventional. because of that
He's
injury.
got a couple tricks up his sleeve. Yeah.
I don't see how he's going to ever make it.
Well, I tell you what, Ken's not going to stop bowling. He could be in a wheelchair. He's going to still try to find a way to bowl. But when that dock plate fell on his hand, I can just imagine how much pain that caused.
I don't even want to know.
Oh.
That was just ugly.
Yeah. So obviously his fingers are still swollen.
I still think one of them shattered,
I don't know.
and he just doesn't want to go to a doctor.
It is,
That
that
just kills me.
one nail is totally black. I keep waiting for that to fall off. But, so what's he do? He says, well, let me get some stuff drilled out conventionally so it doesn't hurt my fingers, obviously. And I'm sure there's still a little pain involved, but nothing like if he would have to throw a fingertip. I think it would be impossible at this point. Okay, no problem with the 5 for Scott. Up 6 pins going into frame number 4. So actually the first time that I saw him throw the ball conventionally was this past Thursday afternoon in a senior league, and he rolled the ball really good. And I said, are you feeling all right there? Because, that looked really good. But when he tries to force the ball and he gets into that bad routine, which is what we saw this weekend, he was trying too hard.
Not good.
But Resendez did a really good job picking out a ball that would give him enough surface that obviously the ball's not going to finish near as hard as it would if you threw it with a fingertip. And I can't remember exactly what he got him, but it's a good mix. Just enough surface where the ball will get into a good roll and just still hit pretty hard. Oh, what a great try. Wow. 3, 4, 6, 7. Takes out the 3-6, but the 3-pin goes in front of the 4-7. Al can eat up the rest of the handicap here with a mark.
And with the way these back ends have been all weekend, some of the weirdest hits you could ever see in your life coming out of this.
I'm trying to think of that one I saw yesterday. It was, Scott Miller, who, it was probably the best ball I'd seen him throw in months. I mean, off his hand, it was a strike. And he absolutely crushed the pocket for a 7-9. I mean, it was just jacked. And I went, oh, my God.
Yeah, I did that last night, too.
Oh.
Absolutely jacked one, 7-9. Had another one where I took the 8-pin and just had it spinning like a top.
Oh, you told me about that
I'm
one.
like, that's nuts.
Sat right in the same spot. Pin setter picked it up and everything, yeah.
Whoa.
Nope. He knew it, too. He got off balance at the line. Wheeled the ball right and only gets one out of the 3-9 or 6-9-10. So both bowlers open in the 4th. Alfred Wolf with a 7-pin advantage scratch, so he's down 5.
Yeah.
Needless to say, this condition is causing a lot of head scratching.
Yep. It did for me today. Yesterday, no problems, but boy, today, what a difference.
Unfortunately, that was just his first open, but his first ball count has been 8-7-7-7.
Wide again.
Nice.
Hold it.
Oh! Jumped the pin across the deck, but couldn't take the 10 out. That was a good shot. You didn't think that was coming back,
No,
did you?
I didn't. I really didn't. I thought he blew it right past the break point again.
Yeah.
But there's a difference, too. We only wish we could throw that hard.
Oh, boy, you got that right. And I'm not even going to go to
And to have that kind of hand.
Yeah, really. Well, it's like you hear some guys say, yeah, when I was younger, I used to do that. I said, dude, I got news for you. I was young once, and I never was able to do that, and I never will be able to do that. So some of the kids that come out of the rotation off their hand is just, and ball speed is just phenomenal. Keith Guerrero is the guy that just blows my mind. You know,
Hit the line.
he's got to
doesn't
throw the
even
ball 28 miles an hour.
and he never sets.
No.
I mean, he's
Doesn't
just
look at the
up and
floor.
gone.
Looks at his break point, and away he goes. If you bowled a league with him, we'd be done in 45 minutes.
Oh, we could only wish we could do that. Thursday nights are killers.
Oh, man. All right. Pulls it, leaves the 1-3-9. This match is still anybody's game, even though both bowlers are struggling here. Now, the straighter player out of the whole group is going to be Jeff Montgomery, but he still has enough hand to get the job done. Trust me, he just likes to play a little bit straighter,
opens again.
more accurate. All right, bad break does not convert the 9 out of the 1-3-9. So now we got 61 in the fifth to Al Wolf's 79 in the
This
fifth.
should loosen Alfred.
So now he's up 6 pins.
Yeah, it should loosen Alfred up.
But if you remember in that first match, Scott made a hell of a comeback there toward the end of
Yes,
that
he did.
first game. Let's see if we can get lined up again. Nope.
It's just too far outside.
Yep. 1, 2, 4. A little bit better. And yeah, why not? Okay. Hey, a spare is a spare is a spare.
Safety.
Yep. All right. 61 in the fifth, spare in the sixth. It's funny to watch you guys. They're in the set tee area getting ready to step up on the approach. You can almost feel the gears turning.
Oh, yeah.
They're going through their motions and they're trying to decide where they want to start, where they're going to look down the lane, what kind of ball they're going to put in their hand. There's just not a lot of self-assuredness right now.
Nice.
That was a nice shot.
Yeah.
He liked it all the way. That was a big ball.
Yeah.
So now he's up 6 and can increase it by 16 with a double.
That's going to give him some confidence.
Sure.
So now I'm starting to feel sorry for your guy.
My guy is coming up.
I know. That's
You haven't
why I'm
gotten
going
there
to feel
yet.
sorry for your guy. Because mine's going to be lined up.
Here we go. He's already talking trash. He's been on the air for an hour. He's already talking smack. But if you're right, I got nothing to say. All right, come on. Let's see if we can get a double here.
Looks good.
And
Come on.
Oh, wouldn't go all the way across the deck, take the 10 out. That's a good shot. As good as the shot before. All right. Concentrate, make the spare. All right, no problem.
It was only about Mach 1.
Yeah. 99 in the sixth with a spare in the seventh. Scott Bradabo down 6. Still anybody's game. 4 frames to go. Third place today at $632. That's going to go to our non-winning bowler in this match. So that's pretty good money. Minimum 632 going in. Let's see if we can get something started. Hey, crossed over, but it carried. He'll take it. He says, I didn't call it.
Clyde Holman would be proud.
Yes. As would Joe Stepniak.
Yes.
Because Joe would just tell you that he's completely lined up now and you're in trouble. All right, can he double, retake the lead? Nope. Went across, 3-6-10. Seems to be stuck in one part of the lane as far as his feet. He's made a move left. He needs to make more with his feet, and he for whatever reason he's not doing
the one
it.
thing that I keep seeing is
Oh, that was a big open.
he just he hits the line and he's opening up, or he's completely closed up. He just
no
rhythm.
Right.
And when you get like that, you can't even make an adjustment because you don't know where to go with it.
Yeah, because you're not going to do it.
And if you make the adjustment and then you go the opposite, then you're all screwed up.
Yeah.
You won't know what you.
Meanwhile, the mathematical brain
Yeah.
damage people in the
Yeah.
back thinks this is going to be a tie, and it's not even going to be close. Dementia has affected a lot of our club members, I'm afraid. That's pretty good. Ooh, yeah, what do I know? Wow. Ball came screaming back. Greek Church. 3-4, 7-9, 10. Or, I'm sorry, 4-6, 7-9, 10. I've made it once. And I did it the way you're not supposed to.
You did, yeah. That's the way I always make it.
Yeah. Went for the 3 and got a break. I tried. All right. 122 in the 8th with an open. Scott Bradabo 109 in the 8th with an open. There is a 1-pin difference. See, you know what it was?
Oh, yeah.
That guy I thought was dyslexic is
Yep.
actually psychotic. I mean, psychic.
Yeah, he did it. He did it.
Or he's both. But now we got a ball game.
And Joe's got his
Stepniak
phone
just
out.
woke up, so he's got the calculator on his phone going. Ninth frame, big frame.
Way.
Nope.
That ball went way
Yeah,
outside.
he was way right. 1, 2, 4. How many times have we seen this in the 3-6-10 so far today? A bunch. Scott Bradabo's got 109th in the 8th, and he's in the match.
Yeah, you would never think of that. Yeah. There's Mr. Stepniak, doo-doos.
Well, that's why he's close to the men's room. He can do all he wants right there.
Shove him in there in a minute.
All right, so Al made a spare. Now, here we go. 9th and 10th for Scott Bradabo. He's going to finish first.
Now, if we had roadkill here, we'd be in real trouble.
No, yeah, we would be in serious trouble. Roadkill rehabbing his knee for the 7th time. His knee and your knee, you put them both together, you couldn't get one good knee
yeah.
out of both of them.
Not a chance.
No meniscus and no cartilage. Pretty much for Steve, unfortunately. Oh, boy. Wow. Big 4.
This has turned into a
Wow.
I don't want it, you can have it match.
Wow. And we're seeing just about everything. If he can get 2 and strike out, he'd have 147, which would still give him 184. It would force out at least a mark in the 10th, so he's not out of it, believe it or not. All right, gets his 2. 117 in the 9th. But it's still a ball game. It's crazy. He's only down 13. And the way these babies are hooking, go ahead and post a double and let Al see if he can make a spare.
Yeah, anything happens right now.
Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, that was high, 4-6. Oh, but he gets a
Got
major
it,
break.
yeah.
Gonna need a score correction.
He's got it.
Matt's right on top of it. Matt Brungart. You're good. There we go. That was definitely the end of that game, but that was a major break. And now he's going to miss it.
And he missed it.
Wow. Unbelievable.
I saw a lot of that
Yep.
from him today.
Unfortunately, 126 with 37 for 163.
Because if he hadn't missed all the spares that he missed in his first 2 games,
Yeah.
in semis, he probably would have been leading this thing
Sure.
by almost 100. I mean, that's how many missed.
Well, he's still going to go home in third place. $632. I'll take that all day.
Yep. That's ka-ching.
Yeah, really. Yep, he's already won even if he doesn't get a pin, so.
Yeah,
Our
when he
two
first let
picks
it
to
go, I was
clicks.
holding my breath, though.
Our 2 picks to clicks are in the finals. One of us is going to win today.
Here we go. He's going for a ball change
Sure.
now.
Good move.
Yep, exactly.
Oh, 1-2-4. So he's going to shoot 156 and win.
I don't even think that ball wrinkled.
181, 163, but it's enough. So Alfred Wolf of Littleton is going to take on Jeff Montgomery of Centennial for our championship here this weekend at AMF Northglenn. And you'll see that match in its entirety in just a moment. We're going to take a break for editing purposes, and when we come back, we'll see that match. You're watching the Amateur Bowlers Tour here at AMF Northglenn with Scott Sledgister, producer, Colorado Sports TV. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're back for our championship match here at AMF Northglenn. Nicholas Orso with Ken Bailey, and 2 gentlemen. One of them is going to win their first ABT title, Ken. It's either going to be Alfred Wolf out of Littleton or our tournament leader, Jeff Montgomery out of Centennial. Jeff is elected to lead the match. He's going to spot Al 6 pins. Go ahead and shake hands, guys, and we're going to rock and roll. This is going to be fun.
Yeah, I'd like to think so. Hopefully we get into a decent
A good match
here.
for yeah. As tough as first 3 have been, boy. Them guys are fishing big time. First look at Jeff Montgomery here. Did well. Had a bunch of strikes and a bunch of splits in qualifying and in the semis, and was still able to become the tournament leader.
Yeah, I saw that.
high.
One time he had like double, 2 splits, 5 in a row, split. I'm like,
Yeah, it seems to have been his whole weekend. I think he probably had 3 spares all weekend, but He had more than enough strikes to make up for it. Oh, he left the ultimate sturgeon, 3, 6, 9, 10. And he makes it. All right, good job. Not a way I would like to start my championship match off with, to try to make a spare. 3, 6, 9, 10 out of the gate. Jeff is my pick to click, only he throws a little bit straighter. And yours is Al, I'm using the whole lane wolf.
Snap. Hook.
Yeah, no lie. Should be a fun match, to say the least. So hopefully it'll live up to its advertising.
Way outside
1,
again.
2, 4 again. Seems to be the leave of choice today. But at least it's not the 1, 2, 4, 10.
Yeah.
Wow. That ball cut right across the middle, never hit the head pin. So he's open in frame number 1.
And there went his lead.
What little handicap he had, yes.
Gone.
Now down 5 pins. Both of these bowlers from the southern suburbs of Denver have bowled against each other on occasion. A little bit better.
Wow.
Ball speed was a little bit slower, but he had a great roll on the ball, but stuffs the 9 pin. A little high. Good shot, though. If I was Al right now, I'd be very happy with what I saw going down the lane with a little less ball speed and good solid release.
Yeah, it read really well.
Yep. All right, so he's open spare. And Jeff Montgomery spare in the first. See what he can do here in frame number 2. Again, our champion today is going to win $2,227 and second place $1,164. Not much difference in our top 5 next week. Be a little bit, maybe $30, $40 less for first and second. Still a great payday for somebody. And, he couldn't kick the 2 pin from behind.
That was almost a say hello to my little friend.
Really. This is one thing I'll never get used to. I know a lot of the players like to throw the ball hard and straight at their spares, but I would never use a spare ball to go from right to left.
I cannot do it. That's the
why.
reason right there. Yeah. I see that so much
I know.
too. People, I can never understand why you miss the head pin and you pick up a spare ball. To me, you throw your strike shot. If you're on a head pin, throw your strike shot. It's just giving you that much more ability to read that lane. Gives you that second chance.
Oh, boy. 1, 2, 10.
And that's only about 2 boards from being a strike.
Yeah. Again, the struggling continues.
Yep.
almost got it twice. Missed it twice.
Yeah, missed it. Yeah.
Yeah. 37 and a third.
I did it again today too. 310, right in between them. It's getting to be my favorite thing. I'm gonna start betting people on it.
Really? Let's see if Al can jump on this here. Better ball speed. Great
Nice.
result.
Yep.
Right now, your pick is looking good. Early lead. Up 18. Can increase it to 28 with a double.
Yeah, his last 2 shots have been the best
Yep.
shots he's thrown
Absolutely.
by far.
Yep.
Outside.
And
Almost got away with
comes
it.
back. Yep. Leaves it 2. Meanwhile, Pittsburgh's trying to score a touchdown here, but I can't see
Yeah,
what
that game's pretty much over.
Is it?
Yeah.
All right, Al makes his 2. 49 and a third. 18-pin lead.
Still dealing with that sinus infection.
I'm dealing with freezing to death. All right, Jeffrey. Wow, he went way outside. 248. Lucky it hasn't won 248.10. The only fortunate thing was he was on an open.
Yeah. 33-9.
Oops.
I think the game's over.
Now it's 33-16. But there's a flag. Oh, and it's against Pittsburgh, so much for that. Meanwhile, Jeff fails to convert the 248, and he has gone, I believe, open, spare, open, open. No, spare, now 3 consecutive opens.
Yeah, this is
Now he's
getting
down
away very
29.
quick.
Yep, he's got to get it in gear here real quick. Frame number 5.
Wow. He's just
No,
he's
it's-
moving it the wrong way.
Yeah, he's going the wrong way on this shot, and it's just all or nothing. 2-4-10, makeable, but boy,
Yeah, because the ball can snap right across the lane.
Yep.
There's no doubt.
at this point, Al's got to feel like I got this in the bag. That was a good try. So unfortunately, Jeff Montgomery is going spare in 4 consecutive opens, 54 in the 5th. Just by marking, Al can extend his lead to 41 pins. And he's been close. And the way this condition is, close is great. Because he's leaving himself realistically
Makeable
makeable
spares.
spares. Yeah.
Like it.
And so did he. Yep. He's lined up. As long as he doesn't do anything stupid, he's posting good
Yep.
shots now.
And well, and he's taking just that little bit off.
Yep, just enough to let the ball read at the back. He's going to be almost impossible to beat at this point. See if he can double. Oh, yeah. Great shot. 51-pin lead
It's like
with 5
Jeff's
frames to
making
go.
a ball change.
Oh, he's got to. He's got to do something. Wow.
Yep, there it is.
Great shot. Unfortunately, he needs another 5 or 6.
He's going to have to do that the whole way.
Yep. Smart move by a seasoned match play bowler. You brought 4 balls. You might as well use them.
Yep.
You might get lucky and find something that's reading just the way what you've been looking for. That was a great shot. Let's see if he can repeat it.
No, I moved more into it.
Yeah, he kind of twirled it
Yeah.
out to the right instead of going more direct. 1, 2, 4, 7, 10. Oh, he's 1, 2, 4, 7, 10. Wow.
I think that's one of the biggest problems that people make too.
1, 2,
When
6, 7,
when
10.
you're looking to make a ball change, or you start thinking about a ball change and you don't do it, and you start second guessing yourself.
Yep.
If your gut tells you to do it,
Do it. Yep. Ooh, good try. Because you know what happens, and it's happened to you.
Oh, yeah.
Happens to me. What we'll do is we'll fight it, and we'll go. Now we're out of it, and we go. Oh, what the hell? Let me go grab this ball, and you just start jacking racks, and you're going, really? Did I really just do that to myself again? You might as well go do it. If
Yeah.
you're like you said, if you're thinking about it, if you don't have a read, go for another ball. You can just put the hammer down and walk away with this one at this point. Oops. Wow. Wow. 3, 4, 6, 10. Makeable. And with this hook, easily makeable. I was on a double, so count hurt him a little bit.
That really looked like he liked it too.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Gets 2. 121 in the 7th to 80. He's up 47 with 3 frames to go.
Still a crack in that door.
Yep, there is, believe it or not. All Al needs to do now is just close frames. It's over. Nice.
Yeah, beautiful ball.
Got right back on it. Good shot.
So you're going to teach Scott how to play blackjack when you go in?
Oh, God, please.
He needs to learn how to play blackjack.
Yeah. Nice shot. That's 2 great shots on that lane. Let's see if we can repeat it. You know, our producer, Scott, keeps telling me he'd like to go out and work in Vegas. He doesn't want to work.
No, he wants to. He
wants to go to
learn
Vegas.
blackjack.
Yeah.
He wants to gamble. He
So
wants
he wants-
to gamble his life savings away.
He wants to work. He wants to work at playing blackjack.
Yeah.
Is what it is. That's better. Wow, and it came up high.
Jump serious.
So he misses a little right. The ball never reads. tightens it up just a little bit, and the ball goes through the face. 4-7-10. This match is pretty much over, folks, but wasn't for lack of trying, let me tell you. These guys just came up to a condition that just got really, really ugly. Yep, gets one. Now looks like Al Wolf, your pick to click.
Yeah, I'm
You're
1,000%.
Yeah, 1,000%. Going to win his first ABT title just in time to Vegas. He's one of our guys going to Vegas. So we'll have some spending money. Oh, okay. 2-4. All right, good spare. It's all over but the shout, and both bowlers just finishing up. In a way, though, Jeff can't be disappointed. He doesn't get into a lot of match play. So to finish second after taking some time off is not bad at all. All right, 2-8-10, but match is over. No big deal.
Yeah, finished second for $1,100 plus. Hey, take that any day of the week.
Sure.
Sure, he's disappointed, but
Sure. But check still spends.
yeah, still real money.
Yep. All right, Al Wolf doing his Keith Guerrero impersonation. 167.
I think he's still lacking a couple miles an hour.
Yeah,
though.
probably.
Man,
Shoots 192 at handicap.
that match last week between him and
Tyler Corey.
Tyler,
Yeah.
that was ridiculous.
Amazing, wasn't it?
Well, you shoot 268 scratch
Yeah, something
Yeah.
like that.
and lose. Never even led.
He was never in a match, no. Look at this. Poor Jeff. All right, 110. He's pretty much left everything we can talk about between splits and washouts. All right, why not? Attaboy. Yay! Yeah, right.
Yeah, he'll be back a lot more.
Oh, yeah. Hey, he's way over average. That was his second spare. But normally he's got 8 strikes to go with those 2 spares, you know. That's okay. I'll take shooting 126 and winning $1,100. Won't hurt my feelings at all. All right. 145. Unfortunately, not enough for Al Wolf's 192. So Alfred Wolf's our new ABT champion for $2,227. We'll have a talk with Al right after this break. Don't go away. You're watching the Amateur Bowlers Tour here at AMF Northglenn. Stick around. All right, ladies and gentlemen, Nicholas Sorsa, Ken Bailey with our new ABT champion, Alfred Wolf. And Al, we were just talking at the break. This pattern ate everybody up.
Yeah, early it definitely did.
Wow.
Speed was the
Whoa.
thing early. If you got to touch fast, it didn't recover. If you got slow, it was left side of the head pin.
And if you missed your break point right, I don't care what you did, you had no shot.
Yeah,
it
no
was
shot.
it was just brutal.
It's pretty flat.
39 feet of insanity.
Yeah.
Really.
I had
Just-
some good luck if I got the ball to read before it got out, and it was already making its move. But if it made its move in the dry part,
Nah.
you had no chance.
Yeah. Yeah, we were impressed that you finally. We saw a noticeable change in ball speed, but with you said it was just your feet. You were just jacked up, getting a little
jerky
bit
with
too
the hand,
fast,
a little bit of everything.
Yeah,
Pulling the
there
ball through
early.
your
Yeah,
shot.
you were. I mean, you were
Running.
launching.
Running.
Here we go, baby. Let's rock and roll.
But
So,
I was sitting there, as far as a pick to click, I'm sitting there looking at it, and I'm like, well, it's between Jeff or you.
Yeah.
And I'm like, he's going to have a whole game under him before. And I'm like, that's why I got you.
Yeah.
That's why
We
I
were
went.
both looking at 63 pens early. Like, I hope that's not there when we get up there.
Yeah.
'cause
Yeah.
That's a hard.
Yeah, and
it's a lot to
especially
make
with
up.
a guy that's 2-week member who obviously house player, but if he gets a few breaks like he did in that first match where he actually put 3-4 in a row together, and you
Yeah.
went,
The first two, he had 3 in a row twice. Yeah.
Yeah. So you just you don't know.
Totally.
Yeah, you don't know. But his lack of experience and of course nerves for being in match play for his first time.
Yeah.
On top of
It was my first
being on the
ABT.
internet.
I was running.
I don't want to.
Yeah, instead of being nervous, you were just completely jacked.
Yeah, really.
Had a load of adrenaline.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. And it happens to everybody. And then you just, after a while, it's like, no big
You
deal.
remember what got you there.
Yeah. And especially like, you watch Glenn Blunt Jr. He's about as low key in the finals as anybody ever seen. It's like, well, I've been here so many times. It's just another match. No big deal. Easier said than done.
Yeah, he's usually pulling up a pillow and taking a nap while you're
Really?
out there.
I should have tried that.
So when are you getting out to Vegas?
I fly out Monday night, I think.
Oh, so you're going to be there at the very start on
I'll
Tuesday?
be there the entire time. Yeah.
Oh, see,
Yeah.
he can't wait. He's
Yeah.
all these excuses. Yeah, I'm gonna have to act like his dad and call him in sick. And,
Yeah.
I'm really, really, really sick. I have to take a week off.
Yeah.
But it's going to be fun. Have you
It should be,
been at the
yeah.
stadium at all?
I was out there for the U.S. Open. I got to see the 300 on TV.
Okay.
I was the guy in the blue flannel behind it, so that was interesting. I'd been there once before, but that was the first time I'd been in a bowling environment. Last time there was nothing going on, but
Yeah.
it's an interesting place. Should be fun.
Yeah, and it's fairly high scoring too.
Yeah.
And in fact,
Especially the high side.
and especially the last pair.
Yeah.
The last pair, because
It's
we've had a
ridiculous.
couple open scratch events there, and when we get to round robin, the guys that get on the end pair just tear it up.
Both
59
ways,
and
lefties
60.
and righties.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah, must be
Yeah.
downhill or uphill.
Who
too.
knows?
Well, even Roadkill out there in October.
Yeah,
I mean, he just annihilated that
Yeah.
pair.
yeah. They've had some. I'll bet you by far the highest amount of scores per pair is that pair.
Yeah.
Which
I think
you
they
don't
did
really
topographs
think
before the Open, and they skipped that pair
of. Really?
as to not expose why that happens. I guess.
Oh, that's interesting. I'll have to pick Monyac brain when I'm out there. All right, Mike, what are you doing to us now? Come on. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to do it for us. Al Wolf, new champion. Ken Bailey, Nicholas Sarsa. We'll see you next week at AMF Bellevue. After that, we're off to Vegas,
Yeah.
and we're going to be bored. We won't have a thing to do. That's going to be a rough week.
Teach Scott how to play blackjack.
Oh yeah, that's right. I got to teach our producer how to play blackjack. First, we got to get him to learn how to count to 10.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
that could be tough.
Yeah. All right, ladies and
Because
gentlemen,
he
we'll
knows
see you in a
5, 4,
week.
3, 2, 1.
Yeah. Have a great week. We'll see you next week.
Take care. Congrats, man.
Thanks.